Hey everyone, what's up? So it's about 2 weeks since about 14 days since Metro Manila was placed under quarantine, and it's also been around 18 or 17, 18 days since I was last in the office. And why that's important is one of the PUIs, or persons under investigation or under monitoring, was in my office, in our office building. So we took it upon ourselves to place ourselves in a 14-day quarantine. But it's been more than 14 days. I have not had any symptoms. I'm not sick, and actually, everything's going pretty good. We have enough stocks. We have food. We rarely go out, and it's actually been not. It wasn't that hard for us, since I've already been working from home, even long before all of this happened, all of this COVID-19 virus happened. So it wasn't really a big adjustment for me. My wife, however, is back to work at home, working from home. It's been an adjustment for her, particularly because they have to connect to a server, which it's not very fast when we're connecting from home. So she's having some challenges with work, but we're still working. We're still here in the Philippines, and unfortunately, because of all of this quarantine and lockdown, we are unable to get out for the moment, since Australia is also on lockdown, and no flights from outside are permitted to go into Australia. But there are a lot of upsides to this whole situation. First of all, that is a smog-free skyline. It's very, very clear. Probably could show you a picture of a sunset I took the other day with the Mavic Air. Actually been flying the Mavic Air for quite a lot this week, since there's nothing else to fly. I can't fly the 5-inch nor Mitch the 6-inch, so haven't done tuning that yet, because I don't have any space. I'm right now I'm here at the rooftop. I've been flying just the Mavic Air because I could fly that, and I have confidence with having GPS. None of my other quads have GPS, but I think I'll be able to fly the Tiny Hawk Freestyle. Down at the street outside this building, outside our apartment building. So yeah, I have been working on a couple of projects just for fun. I put a harness on my Mavic Air, put some extension legs, and tried lifting up various few objects. Right, so I have a couple of 3D printed parts for my Mavic Air. Printed some longer leg extension, as well as this harness where I have this dummy load attached to. So we're just gonna try. This is very, very light, so at least we don't want to test the weight first. We just want to fly this thing and see how it does. So let's just go ahead and do that. So obviously the Mavic Air doesn't have that much thrust, can't even lift 500 ml water bottle, or I think it's 750 ml, but regardless, it can't even lift that. So it's probably not meant for lifting. I know it wasn't meant for lifting. I'm just wanted to give it a try. So, but at least on concept, it could bring information, messages, or whatever, some light objects as payload. But more than that, like I was thinking, maybe it can bring some goods. If the situation called for it, maybe I could bring some food or supplies somewhere remotely. But that's not gonna happen, not with the Mavic Air at least. So you probably need a bigger drone, like a Phantom, or something bigger like the Inspire, maybe. So yeah, that was fun. Also working on the Tiny Hawk Freestyle. I'm working on a project with that, and I'm also working with a Whoopee HD. It's quite an old frame. It came out, I think, early 2019, but there's still some things you could do with that thing. Since we're stuck here in the Philippines anyway, I do have a large backlog of videos to edit, and the plan was for me to go to Australia and work on that backlog, since I'm not going to have a job when we move there, at least not immediately. But so because of the situation, we're still here in the Philippines instead of being in Australia by now. That's all fine. That's all fine and dandy. But yeah, so I'm just gonna be editing that backlog. Just wanted to give you all an update that we're okay here, and I hope you guys are okay too. I hope none of your families have been infected by the virus. So yeah, we're still here. We're staying indoors because that is the biggest advice I can give to all of you. As much as possible, stay indoors. Doesn't matter, privilege or not. Try to find a way to stay indoors. Avoid going to the office as much as possible. Just do your groceries once a week. And yeah, this is just something we need to follow. We need to adhere to. And if we all do that, then we're gonna weather through this virus soon. But if you don't, expect that the quarantine might get extended. It's actually what I am expecting or predicting. Hopefully it doesn't come to that, right? So anyway, this has been just an update on what's been happening. So I hope all of you are well. I hope all of you are healthy. And yeah, I hope you're working on your builds or your long passage projects or whatever. And I do hope, unlike me, you have a place to fly. We'll just probably fly the Whoop maybe later. Let's see. I've been too lazy to fly anything also, so we'll see. Anyway, that has been it. Catch you all guys next time.